Hey Gemini, welcome to your August tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up with someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket, or you can come back at a later time. We're going to look into what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of August. See what you guys could be currently going through or what you can expect to get some insight, wisdom, and guidance. And overall, just see what's going on with you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's get right into this reading. Messages for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. Any messages from my Geminis, please? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Gemini in August 2020. What's happening for my Geminis, my Gemini babies out there? What's happening? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Kind of feeling pressure in my head right now, I'm not gonna lie. So maybe you guys having a little bit more of a headaches lately. I feel it. Shit. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. Be mindful of like your posture. I don't know, because I know the ways of how you sit can definitely mess up your back, and the back is connected to your neck, and the neck's connected to your head, and that can cause tension headaches. So I don't know who that's for, but if you might be having some headaches or pressure in your head, and that might be related to your posture. So I don't know who that's for, but I just felt the need to tell you guys that. So if that's for you, that's for you. Sit up nice and tall, not slouching. So I don't know who needs to hear that. Okay, that was okay. All right, messages for Gemini, please, in August 2020. Any messages for my Geminis? Do a couple more, and then we're going to get into this. Messages for Gemini. One more. Okay. Messages for Gemini in August 2020. We have the Magician coming out. I like it. A great, solid start. You guys are in manifestation mode. Be mindful of what you think. What you think is what you attract. You want to be in a good headspace where you're attracting the good things, what you truly deserve. We want to make sure that you aren't talking down to yourself or speaking negative things to yourself. We need positive self-talk. Okay, but you have all the tools you need to create the reality, the life you want, right? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, okay? So there could be some sort of like retraction from a situation, or pulling back, pulling away, taking your energy away from a situation or a person and investing that into yourself. I'm just kind of getting as if you're choosing your battles carefully and you're not investing your time, your energy into a situation because you recognize it's just not worth it. And if anything, maybe you're recognizing some people or some situations, maybe it's filled with drama, you're recognizing that's actually stunting your manifestations, it's stunting these things from coming to fruition. You're recognizing I need to distance myself from some people, cut some things out of my life, choosing my battles carefully, choosing who I allow into my energy field. Because it's true, whoever you surround yourself with, they have a huge impact on your life. If you surround yourself with people who are very negative or very just like low vibrational, it has a huge effect and impact on you, so just take a little look around on who you surround yourself with. Are they like-minded people, or are they the opposite, a little bit draining? I'm just saying, think about it. Messages for Gemini. Justice coming out, Libra energy. Aquarius had this as well in the same placement. It was the third card that came out, but justice is being served. There's going to be a balancing of the scales. So in whatever areas in your life that might have been lacking or missing, that's going to be filled, okay? But you're making space for new things, new opportunities. Like I said, you're cutting out things that are no longer worth your time, your energy. And with that extra space in your heart, that extra energy, now you have time to invest it into new directions, okay? For some, maybe you're dealing with legal matters. Maybe things are wrapping up, or maybe things are... We'll hold on to that thought. I need a little bit more context. But there might be some sort of like legal system, legal things going on behind the scenes. I don't know. Let's see what else needs to come out. Messages for Aquarius. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, your hard work is paying off. What you put out is what you receive. So be mindful, like I was saying, be aware of what you think is what you attract. But if you're in that right mindset, and you're putting in that work, you're being dedicated, you're staying motivated, You believe in yourself. You have that faith. You have that trust and that confidence. You keep putting in that work. Ooh, you're going to see them results. You're going to see them fruits on your trees coming through. All the hard work and dedication will pay off. I'm telling you. All right. So what you put out is what you receive. That's justice. Okay. Always about that give and receive. The balance. So you've been dedicating and putting in this work, this effort into a project, into yourself, into your health, right? Your personal health as well as your mental health. All the above, you know. It's really going to benefit you in the long run. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have the Emperor, and we have the Fool. So some of you are leaving behind an unstable partnership, relationship, some sort of foundation here. It's definitely not where you want to be. Maybe it's not very peaceful. There could be some drama, or just whatever the case is, something's just unstable. I feel like you're making a strong choice here with the Emperor. You very collected. We also have Aries coming out twice. Maybe you have Aries in your chart, Aries moon, Aries rising, strong, fiery placements. These three cards at the bottom of the deck, fiery, fire. But you guys are taking the step into a new direction, all right? And you're looking very calm, very collected, but you're also having a lot of trust in this new future, this new path that you're taking, right? You recognize you have the tools you need to make this shit happen. We got quite a bit of major arcana out here. Pretty significant changes, but they're really positive. You're leaving behind something that's unstable. Possibly this is you know, choosing your battles, which we were saying, recognizing this is not worth my time, this foundation, this home, this partnership, collaboration, this whatever this is. Could be business related or around that. It doesn't have to be. Whatever the case is, you're recognizing something's not stable here. You just don't have that passion anymore, or that fireness anymore. So you're recognizing, I need to move to a new chapter. I need to take some action towards a new start and create what it is that I want. And so you are staying dedicated. You're putting in the effort. You're knowing that it's going to work out in your favor. You're very confident. You're very determined to make whatever this is work. And that you are also highly protected and guided on this journey of yours. You're very protected, and it's looking really good, you guys. Okay, so and underneath that we have the Nine of Pentacles, that independence. You know, you're hardworking, you're taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, your well-being. Very awesome. I love it. Okay, and underneath the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, as if you released something that wasn't good for you, and you ended up feeling so much more free because of that, because you made that extra space in your heart, in your environment, whether that's physically, like you made space, or emotionally, or even both, right? Maybe you did some spring cleaning, you cut some things out, you purged, made some space for new things, new and improved. So let's start clarifying. Let's get some details as to what's actually happening. Let's go into the Knight of Swords in reverse for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August. Knight of Swords in the reverse for... Oh, no, I want to say Aquarius. I just did Aquarius, that's why. So maybe you're dealing with Aquarius, okay? But there is some air out here. Knight of Swords in the reverse for Gemini in August 2020. Tell you the Knight of Swords in the reverse for Aquarius. I keep saying Aquarius, stop. Gemini. Knight of Swords in the reverse for Gemini. We have the Chariot in the reverse. See, same energy. Complete halt. Complete halt. Both of these. Normally this card, fast-paced energy. Normally it's like go, 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 go. Same with the Chariot. This talks about movement. Go, 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 go. The fact that both of these cards are in the reverse, it's like something came to a screeching halt. Like you slammed on the brakes and you're like, stop. You could be dealing with a Cancerian as well. But again, more major arcana coming out here. Pretty significant. Whatever this is, whatever is currently happening for you guys right now. Whether it seems insignificant right now, you're going to look back at this a year from now, a couple of years from now, you're going to look back at this and you're like, whoa, that was where everything started to change. That's where everything started to shift. That was the beginning of this new journey, this chapter. If it wasn't for this situation, if it wasn't for this lesson, if it wasn't for this person, this breakup, this whatever, I wouldn't be where I am today, right? So this is the start of something new. Ooh, yeah, so I have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. I'm just saying, pretty significant. Divine orchestration, divine intervention. The winds are shifting, my dudes. Okay, Knight of Swords in the reverse for Aquarius. I keep wanting to say Aquarius. Stop. Gemini, please. Okay, seriously, some of y'all are dealing with an Aquarius. I know I just did Aquarians reading, but And I want to say August, but then I say Aquarius. It's just August, Aquarius. Okay. Knight of Swords for Gemini. Trying out the Knight of Swords for Gemini in August 2020. Knight of Swords in the reverse for Gemini. The World, wrapping up a cycle. You chose to leave something once and for all. You put your foot down. You closed up a chapter. You closed that door. You locked it. And as you close that door, a new door opens. You guys may be planning travels down the line in the future when it's appropriate, when it's allowed, when things calm down. You could be planning on even moving for some. Just throwing it out there. The Chariot does talk about movement and separation or distance, travel. So I'm just saying that may be a possibility down the line. Maybe you are going on a little road trip if you can. I don't know, depending on the circumstances where you live. Based off what's currently going on in this world right now, it's pretty hectic, but maybe you guys are planning a trip down the line or being open, or, you know, maybe it's open-ended, like you haven't booked anything, but you would like to go to this place, and maybe you're saving money. I don't know. I'm just getting all these different little messages. Just take what resonates. Not taking that because I wasn't focused. So one more for the Knight of Swords in the reverse for Gemini in August 2020. Knight of Swords in the reverse for Gemini, please. Thank you. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Same energy, basically. It's just like you're totally retracting. You're done. You made up your mind. Not where your heart lies, not where the passion lies. You just don't feel anything anymore towards whatever this is that you're leaving behind. You're recognizing that there's something better out there, and why settle? You know, why stay where you're unhappy when you could move towards your goals, your dreams, the reality, the life that you want? And so you recognize that, hey, maybe it's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. We have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is very slow paced. But hey, he always crosses the finish line. He's very stable, very reliable. He crosses the T's, dots the I. He follow throughs with his plan, you know. And this is you taking it nice and slow into this new journey. You're not rushing in. You've thought about this. You've planned it. And now you're taking that action to move slowly but surely in the direction that you want. We have the Six of Cups. You may still have times where you think back to this past situation or this thing that you walked away from, thing that you're leaving behind. Maybe this is a relationship for some, something that's related to your childhood, or just thinking back to the good times, the memories that you used to have. And, you know, it's a bit heavy, it's a bit hard because you wish things weren't what they are, right? You wish things turned out differently, but unfortunately, some things happen like that, and you gotta accept it. And you fully are accepting it, right? But there's gonna be moments where you look back on this and you maybe miss them, or you maybe miss the old times, or, you know, but there's gonna be this energy of reminiscing. That's okay, but you just need to have that strength. You need to have compassion and be kind to yourself, right? Don't beat yourself up if you find yourself thinking about this situation, thinking about this person, missing this person. Don't beat yourself up. It's completely normal. It's just part of the process. It's part of the healing process as well. Okay, you kind of just need to ride out the waves. It's literally the waves, though. It comes in waves. Some days are easy and some days they're not. But that's just the process. That's how it goes. But with time and patience, it gets easier and it becomes stronger by the second. So be proud of yourself. But yeah, surround yourself with people who support you, people who can give you that extra shoulder to cry on if you ever need to release those feels. If you're, some days you just gotta release how you feel. Cry it out, talk it out, journal, write it down, right? But overall, you are taking the steps slowly and surely to move forward into the life you deserve, okay? Some of you may have been done wrong. Justice in the reverse. And we also have the Death card. So there could have been some type of wrongdoing. You recognize, maybe you slowly distance yourself, but you've left it to die, basically. You're laying it to rest with the Death card coming out. You're also going through a lot of changes and transformations, okay? Due to this situation. A lot of major arcana. Libra, Scorpio, Leo. Fixed energy over here with the World. So Let's look at the Magician. Let's look at what you're trying to bring in. Let's look at what you're trying to attract or manifest. Try the Magician for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Try the Magician for Gemini. Try the Magician for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. The the King of Pentacles. Okay, some of y'all manifesting abundance, security, stability, financial freedom, you know, just being rock solid within yourself, within your life, within your home, all right, but being able to be fulfilled with what it is that you do, you know, your passions, your career. This is a really good card to come out. You guys are manifesting stability, long-term success. Telling the Magician for Gemini in August. Telling the Magician for Gemini in August. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The Empress in the reverse. Empress in the reverse, okay. You guys may need to, in order for these manifestations to come to fruition, you're going to need to make the space. So if there's some things that you're holding on to, if there's some emotional wounding that you need to heal from, if there's physical things like space that you need to clear out, declutter, and donate, then that's what you got to do. The Empress in the reverse, there's this space that's being occupied you're needing to release, okay? Or there's things that are still trying to leech and latch onto you. Look at the vines, how they're trying to move towards the King of Pentacles. There's still some things that you may need to cut loose ends. And that's what you're needing to do in order to have these manifestations fully come to fruition, right? Maybe you're finding that it's taking a long time for them to come through. You know, maybe you have moved forward already and that's already in past news. You know, I've already done it, right? But my manifestations haven't come through yet. Been waiting on them. Maybe there's some things that you can do in the meantime to make this process speed up. By doing that, cleansing, removing, even cleansing yourself and your environment, your home, where you stay. Things like that will help, I feel. Telling the Magician for Gemini in August 2020. Telling the Magician for Gemini in August. Telling the Magician for Gemini, please, in August. Oh, Page of Wands. Hey, good news. There's a spark. There's new ideas coming towards you. Passion, inspiration, and you're ready to take on the goddamn world. Definitely around your career or some sort of passion, something that excites you. This is fun energy. This is fun. This is really good. Very lighthearted. This is great news. You might be receiving some sort of confirmation or the okay, you know, getting a phone call like, okay, this is confirmed. Like, okay, great. Now I know. Like, you know. We also have the Page of Pentacles. So there's that idea that you're trying to bring to fruition. It starts off as an idea and then it turns into something long term, right? We go from the Page to the King. So that's a level up right there. Okay. You guys are leveling up. You're growing. You're changing. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So there's that energy of needing to make the space. Some of you are still holding on to this past situation, and that's okay. You know, like I said, it's going to be a process. You got to go with the waves. Some days are easier than others, but needing to really release and accept that some things are completely out of your control. You know, sometimes things don't go the way we planned. Sometimes people we thought were going to be in our lives for the long run turned out that they were only in our lives to teach us a lesson. That's just part of the process, and that just means that there's something better coming your way. And so, yeah, you're going to have moments again. You're going to have moments where you look back and you're wishing things were different, wishing that you could change it, right? Because he's in full look at him trying to control the situation. But the reality is, this is a learning curve that you had to go down to recognize some things are completely out of my control, and the only thing I can do is take a step back and accept it for what it is and move on with my life and focus on what I can control. Because there are a lot of things you can control within yourself, within your own life. You can't control other people's lives and other people's decisions, but you can control your thoughts, your actions, you know? So you're recognizing a lot of things. You're having a lot of realizations, but yeah, okay. Let's go into justice. Talking about justice for Gemini in August 2020. Talking about justice, please. Talking about justice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in August 2020. Talking about justice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. Talking about justice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Three of Pentacles. There's that dedication. What you put out is what you receive. That equal give and take. Putting in that effort to take care of that garden. You've been giving it enough nutrients, sunlight, water, love, and care. Then your fruits of your labor are going to come in and they're going to be spectacular. They're going to be great. They're going to be a good size, you know. Whereas if you just leave the garden untamed and you don't really feed it, take care of it, it's not going to grow that big, and some of the seeds aren't going to come up. Now, right now, if you're waiting for these manifestations to come through and they're very slow, that's because behind the scenes, the roots are developing and becoming stronger, really building a solid foundation. So it's just part of the process. Have trust, have faith, keep putting in the work, keep putting in that effort. Looking like you guys are pretty solid. Justice, please, for Gemini. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, so there's still that past thing popping up here and there, having a hard time, fully walking away, still pops up in your mind. That's okay, but maybe some of you feel like you haven't gotten the justice yet that you deserve. Whoever you walked away from, whatever you walked away from. But some of you feel like maybe they haven't received the justice that they deserve. Turn justice for Gemini. Knight of Cups. There's definitely something new coming in, but if you're still focused on the past, then it's not going to come towards you, or you may miss out on the opportunity. You also have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So you may have your guard up, and I'm just saying, if you're still focused heavily on the past, then you may miss out on some opportunities that come your way. So that's just like a little heads up. If this is some new love or new relationship or development of a connection, getting to know someone, I do feel like it is going slowly, like slowly getting to know each other. So it's not like rushing into anything, potentially take you to your Ten of Cups if you so choose. But some of you may end up just using this as like a rebound for those who aren't over some past situations. So I don't know, just be mindful, I guess. Let's move on to the Eight of Pentacles and see what you're working towards, or what you're working on, dedicating yourself on. Tell me the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini in August 2020. And the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. Eight of Pentacles for Gemini in August 2020. Tell me the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. Ooh. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. Ah, this damn Six of Cups keeps popping up, y'all. Damn, okay, Eight of Pentacles. Judgment in the reverse, yeah. We have the Star, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We also have Aquarius coming through. So what are you working on? Well, I think you guys are working on acceptance. I think you guys are recognizing, yeah, obviously I would not give this a second chance. I wouldn't want to go back. I wouldn't want to return. I know my worth. I know that there's something better out there. But of course, it still keeps creeping up. And that's just going to be part of the healing process, okay? For those who are dealing with some sort of heartbreak or some sort of betrayal or ending that just really heavily affected you, it's not something you're going to wake up from and completely forget. Like, it's a process, and you just got to be patient with yourself. Keep putting in that work. Keep dedicating yourself to healing those wounds and to bettering yourself and learning the lessons that came from this experience, you know? And the lesson's going to be different for everybody. So you got to do a lot of internal work, a lot of reflection, a lot of deep shadow work, and sometimes it's not easy, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's uncomfortable and very overwhelming, you know? So that's okay, but at least you do recognize, like, I would not give this a second chance. I gotta keep focusing on the new direction I'm heading in, the new things coming forward. I gotta make space in my heart, in my environment, for better things to come forward, because basically you can't have anything new come in when past shit's occupying that space, right? So you're recognizing, well, I got to make this space for new things to come forward, so I'm gonna keep working on myself. But yeah, there's definitely like separation between you and something or someone. Maybe feeling a little bit neglected or ignored. Maybe somebody shut you out or you shut someone out, but there's definitely this sense of reminiscing after walking away. Look at the feet walking away. So there's that. It's like you walked away from something and it was hard, but you know it's for your own good. So it's just a lesson that you got to go through. Whew. Bottom of the deck, we have yeah, the star. So staying hopeful about the future, staying positive. You know, this also talks about your dreams, pursuing your dreams, putting in the work. So the Eight of Pentacles, you're putting in that work towards your goals, your aspirations, your dreams, and making that shit a reality. We do have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So perhaps if this is someone that you're hung up on, maybe you're keeping tabs on them. Nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing's wrong with that, you know. But this also can be talking about signing contracts as well. So maybe some of you are investing and putting this new plan into motion, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, really putting shit into action, okay? And we also have the Queen of Wands out here talking about your passions, your goals, hands-on, very creative, very expressive, and very talented. Whatever it is that you do, like, very talented, definitely very gifted. So keep putting that effort into your skills, you know? Keep putting that effort into your talents, your skills. Stay dedicated. It's going to pay off. And keep putting in that work to healing yourself. Be patient with the process. There is this energy of the past kind of lingering, whether this is you or whether this is... And keep in mind, if you don't feel that way, if you're not over if you are over someone, this may actually be reversed, you know? Someone might not be over you, so just take it however it applies. It literally can be reversed. I said that at the beginning. So if you find yourself like, oh no, I'm over that person, like, what the fuck? Then perhaps it's reversed. Someone might be in their feelings about you. So just take it however it applies, you know? It's different for everybody, but I do feel like overall, we also have the Hangman in the reverse. You guys are freeing yourself from this because it's been a little stagnant. It's time to move forward to better, bigger things. Bigger, better things. I said it backwards, but you get what I'm saying. So we're going to get some advice and affirmations. Any advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020? Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. Ooh, card explosion. Okay, what do we have here? Whoa. Sheesh. Okay, sometimes these cards are a bit harsh. So it's not me, it's the Rebel deck. Don't come at me. So first things first, we have Rebel, because fuck it. So if there's something you want to pursue, if there's something that you've been wishing to do, just say fuck it and do it. Don't worry about the what if. Don't worry about what if this, what if that. Just fucking do it. It's better to live life saying, oh well, than what if. Just saying. So push yourself through those fears and just say fuck it and go after what your heart wants, okay? Then we have, it's not everybody else's fault. It's yours. You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. So there's that. I guess this is all just about you guys taking accountability, where maybe you went wrong, where you can grow, where you can improve. There's always room for growth. There's always room for improvement. You, me, all of us, you know? So just take accountability for your own actions, and that's that. And if that offends you or triggers you in any way, the next card says you're a tight ass. I'm just playing, okay? Don't take it personal. But it does say loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. So if the shoe fits, the shoe fits, man. Don't know what you want me to say. It's a Rebel deck. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it got you feeling some type of way, it's probably for you. So let's get some animal oracle cards. Alright, let's get some real helpful advice for you guys. Definitely feel like it's probably going to be talking about like healing. Any advice for Gemini regarding this reading? Venus for August 2020. Oh, y'all got an extra card coming out. So let me just set that. Okay, so fire coming out with the tarantula and camel. We got some water with the shark and earth with the buffalo. Okay, let's get into this. So camel. Resourceful, independent, and knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate force of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and especially fond of trips to faraway lands. When in balance, calm, content, sparkle in the eye. When out of balance, dehydrated and lacks vitality. And to bring into balance a pilgrimage. So yeah, first of all, it's good. It says that you guys are responsible for taking accountability for your actions. So with the rebel deck saying, or stop blaming things on others, obviously it's not going to be for everybody. So, and for a majority of you, you have no problem owning up to where you went wrong. So that's really good. Well, I love that for you. And this does talk about travel. So again, some of you are definitely wanting to plan some type of trip if you can. Even if you go on like a little hike or a little road trip, a little drive, explore. Then we have the tarantula. At a crossroad and claiming life's purpose, the tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follows intuition. So trust your gut. Trust that intuition. Trust your inner knowing. When out of balance, hesitates and over-intellectualizes. And to bring into balance, daily journaling. Then we have shark. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we're hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when the shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, sneaky and destructive. And to bring into balance, honesty. So some of you need to come clean with yourself on how you truly feel, because clearly with that Six of Cups kept popping up, there's something from your past that is actually still sidetracking you. Whether you deep down, you're like, I'm over it, but subconsciously you might not. Like, you might be like in your heart, you're like over it, but like when we get really hurt, deep down, when we get really hurt by something, some of us have the tendency to just kind of push it aside and pretend it doesn't bother us and pretend that we're stronger and that it didn't really hurt. But deep down in our heart, it did hurt. But we try to just push that away, push it in like a little box and put it in the deep, dark corner so that we never see it. But when we do that, we actually push that far into our subconscious. And then even though we may feel that we're over it, energetically we're not. So we get reminders, it keeps popping up, maybe in their dreams or memories pop up and you're like, why the fuck do I keep thinking about this? Because there's still some healing that needs to be done. There's still some things that need to be acknowledged deep down. So like the tarantula suggested, do some journaling. Nobody has to read it. You can literally burn the paper after so that no one reads it. If you so choose, you could type it and then delete it if you want. You don't have to delete it, but if that's for those who are like paranoid that someone's gonna find it, or like, you know, you don't want anybody to know. That's cool, right? But you do what's best for you. But journaling, my dudes, a great way to let that shit off your chest. Be completely honest with yourself. You don't have to tell a single soul, but as long as you can be honest with yourself, then you're good. There's no, just don't, you don't need to judge yourself, you know? Be 100% you. You don't have to pretend that you're okay. You don't have to pretend that, oh, it didn't hurt, and oh, I'm a big guy, I'm tough. You're allowed to feel what you feel, 100%. You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to feel these emotions. So feel them. And don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. That's seriously for someone out there, and I hope it helps. Then, perfect ending, we got the buffalo. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look towards the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, trusting and pure presence. When out of balance, restless and lacks gratitude, and to bring into balance prayer and bhakti. Just know that whatever comes your way, you can fully get past it with time, with patience. You're so strong, and you're only going to get stronger as the days go on, okay? And that everything that happens to you, No matter how good, no matter how bad, there's always going to be a lesson. There's always going to be an experience you can take from it and grow from it and become stronger. You know, no matter how shit it is, I don't care how shit it is, you can look at it and you can grow from it and you can really transform from something so horrible. You can turn that into a positive thing. Okay, let's get some affirmations. It's getting a little bit long, a little lengthy. Ooh, we have speak your truth, right? Be honest. Be truthful to yourself. Speak your goddamn truth. You don't need a lie. You don't need a sugarcoat. You just gotta say it exactly how it is. Affirmations for Gemini. Change for the future. I'm here for that. We love that. Thank the Lord. Affirmations for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2020. That's way too many. Oh my goodness. They gave me like 5. Affirmations for Gemini. Thank you. And awareness. Exactly. Being more mindful. Being more aware. Speak your truth. Speak your truth without malice and become more powerful. When did you say something encouraging or positive to yourself? Affirmation, I'm responsible for my words. So we stand positive self-talk, not negative. I was saying that earlier with the Magician when it first came out. I was like, we need to focus on being kind to ourselves, being nicer, uplifting, being our own best friend, not our worst enemies. So don't be your worst enemy. Stop talking negative to yourself and start treating yourself with some respect and love, because that's what you deserve. We have change for the future. Stand firm and challenge past events in your life. The belief you need to work hard to achieve is no longer relevant. Let go and you will be rewarded in the most unexpected way. Affirmation, I'm strong. There's a lot of blessings that are going to come towards you when you least expect it. There's going to be a lot of rewards for all your hard work, all your dedication. It's going to pay off. Keep doing what you've been doing. And then we have awareness. Allow your direction to unfold as you become more aware. Healing begins in the quiet of your mind and answers are forthcoming even if you've not asked a question. Affirmation, I am listening. Another good form of healing and making peace, meditation. So really try to tap into your inner knowing through sitting in silence and really just listening to the thoughts, the messages that come through. Really just observe. That's what I got for you guys for August 2020. If you guys got something from it, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.